Hello, my name is Daryl Warner, and this is my PowerPoint for my portfolio presentation for my internship in educational leadership. I spent the last 7 months developing a better understanding of the Indiana school leadership standards and how they relate to my past and current practices. This experience has been invaluable to me as a current and future educational leader. Uh, First, a little bit about my background. I earned 3 degrees from Indiana University, completed my bachelor's in 2002 in general studies, with a concentration in business, economics, and geography. I then continued with my master's degree in secondary education, which I completed in 2004. Following that, I taught for 2 years in Anderson, teaching economics, U.S. history, and geography, before being laid off due to decreased enrollment. After that, I received the opportunity to teach at Irvington Preparatory Academy uh, as it was opening. So I spent 6 years there and moved as from social studies teacher to assistant principal and then the principal, as the building grew from 45 students to over 350, and the staff grew from 4 to 30. For the last 3 years, I've been served as assistant principal at Lebanon Middle School, and have had the opportunity to focus on school improvement for the school and a district perspective, as I've worked at the district levels in an effort to develop the strong curriculum map, as well as an effective and consistent response to intervention program K through 12. Sorry. Uh, my professional goals is to be a school leader in a district level leadership position, as primary area of curriculum instruction, with the goal of eventually serving as a district superintendent. As I've worked through the internship process and through my doctorate work, eh, I've continued to believe more deeply in the personal mission to help all students reach their full potential, both personally, socially, and economically. I see education as a great opportunity for students to increase their potential and achieve more than their parents and grandparents. Uh, as such, I'm a strong believer in the idea that schools must strive to help all students learn and be prepared for life after formal education. In order to effectively achieve this goal, students must be present with must be presented with a challenging curriculum and engaging classroom environment that fosters learning. Additionally, schools must utilize data and ensure that all students are getting support they need, successful in both their current level and in the future. More specifically, my goal is to be a transformative leader who fosters a culture of success throughout the school community and demands excellence from students regardless of their background. I've logged more than 161 hours as a district-level activity, primarily focused on district-wide curriculum mapping and standardizing the district's response to intervention process. Uh, the first of the 2 projects is the one that I spent the most time on and is developing district-wide curriculum map. Lebanon is on year 4 of the process of it has been spending time over the summer focusing on uh, different subject matters, then returning as a group of teachers each summer to further develop and refine the curriculum map. Throughout this year, I've worked closely with the English and Social Studies department at the middle school while remaining in regular contact with the leaders at the elementary and high school to ensure that we have both vertical and horizontal articulation of the alignment of the curriculum. Additionally, I've worked closely with Diane Scott, our Lebanon Director of Curriculum Instruction, and Janet Hell, who's a consultant that we have been working with for the last several years in the process, as the process is unfolding. The second major project I worked on as part of this internship was the common process for RTI for the district. The process began as I joined an already existing committee and worked with the RTI module that went with our student data system. As the discussion progressed, it became apparent that each level, elementary, middle, and high school, were using their own systems for RTI, and each had a unique set of vocabulary. Both lacked consistently across the building to make it difficult to digitize the RTI process and system that would work for all schools. To resolve this, I worked with a group at the elementary and high school level to create an RTI handbook for each level. Each handbook consists of a common set of processes at building level modifications to ensure that the system in place works for students and staffing at each of the buildings. At this point, the RTI group will continue to meet into next school year, which we've already started, and we'll roll out the new modified RTI process through the fall with full implementation for the spring in January 2015. Additionally, I've worked on a variety of other projects, including capital projects, planning for the middle school, attending district level administrative meetings, interviewing assistant principal candidates, serving as district uh, level or serving on a district level organization review of classroom grant applications. Each of these projects directly related to the school Indiana Leaders district level standards and help me to become a stronger connection between the standards and the work required to be an effective school leader. More specifically, these standards can be organized into 3 different platforms that describe effective district level leadership, political leadership, instructional leadership, and facilities and human resource leadership. The first platform the district level leader must understand is the political leadership. From the political perspective, a leader must have the ability to embrace change, focus on developing the will and skill within the school community, consider multiple political perspectives, and enact reform using research and data to support these decisions. A political leader must have the capacity to embrace the inevitable change that happens within a school community, with the understanding that as the world of our students live and evolves, schools must grow and evolve with them, prepare them for college and career upon the completion of the K-12 education. Another key component of effective district level leadership is the ability to be an instructional leader within the district. My core instructional beliefs have developed throughout my experience as a teacher and administrator in both charter and traditional public schools. My core belief with respect to instructional leadership are that schools must have guaranteed a viable curriculum, a student-focused decision-making process, and an accountability system that focuses on the improvement for teachers, administrators, and the school as a whole. Facility and human resource management or leadership is also essential to effective leadership at a district level. To build a successful school, it is imperative to hire and develop the best people for the organization. In some cases, the best person for the organization is not necessarily the one with the most impressive credentials or the most experienced, but rather the individual that is most dedicated to the vision and the mission and ongoing vision of the school district. For this reason, it is important to establish a hiring process that will allow those individuals best suited for the district to be drawn to the organization, have an opportunity to express their talents and skills during the hiring process. Looking back at my experience, it has been greatly increased my understanding of the connection between the Indiana school leader district level standards and the skills and knowledge necessary to be an effective leader. Furthermore, I now feel better prepared to move forward from a building level leadership role into a district level position with a broad vision it takes to lead a district from multiple perspectives, including political, instructional, and facilities and human resources. And once again, my name is Darrell Lerner, and thanks a lot.